What's up, guys? So, I'm here to talk about a tactic that is being trained in the industry of protection dogs and service dogs or working dogs as far as law enforcement goes, and that is dogs engaging a subject in the water. So, before we start this video, I'm going to ask you a question. I want you to drop your answer down in the comments. Should a dog be allowed to engage a subject that's in the water? Yes or no? And if you want to, give us a reason why. So, with that said, I'm going to play this video through and then we're going to break it down. So, what is your answer based on what you saw? Well, let's break it down from this point on right here. See, the dog is out in the water. It's kicking, it's putting all of its energy and going forward. Notice it's on a long line. Notice the tension on that long line. If you look halfway between the dog and the handler, you can see where the line's got so much tension that it's causing the water to rake, because it's pulling through at the speed of the dog, or it's restraining the dog. The handler is not able to keep up with the dog. Therefore, the dog is burning out a lot quicker than it should. So if you do send your dog into a water environment, do not do it with a long line. That's reason one. Alright, the dog comes in. Notice right there, the line's got slack. The guy let the dog go completely to be able to take the bite. Now, with that said, if this guy was farther off into the water, this guy has that long line, has that leash to be able to do whatever he wants to with. He can use it to manipulate the head of the dog and control that dog. Notice right there, he's bobbing the dog. You're about to see it a little bit better. He bobs the dog. Now imagine if the handler didn't have that leash, if the handler was still trying to come out to him. That subject can take that leash, wrap it around that dog's neck, not only cut off the air that he's able to breathe while being above water, but make it harder for him to hold the air that he is able to hold if he goes under the water. That right there, that's a bite and hold. Don't train like that. In real life, apprehend, even in training, train like you will be doing it in real life. Don't have the subject just walk off and pour the dog. No. Treat it like your apprehension. Actually apprehend the dog and have the dog release. There's no reason that dog should get in the mentality of bite and hold when it's in a dangerous situation. It's made even more dangerous because it being in an environment that it should not be in. Notice how I said it should not be in. Yes, you heard it right. Dogs should not apprehend a subject in water. There is no need for the dog to go into water because the dog loses center of gravity and center of balance by being in the water. It has to try to swim, float, depending on the depth of the water, and engage. Not only does it have to engage, it has to engage with enough force behind it to be able to affect the subject. It can't do that in the water, especially if it has a leash or a long line attached to it. So, this guy is a Marine, or was a Marine, former Marine who was a canine handler, and he decided to get out of the service and train canines, and he caters to holding events for law enforcement. Well, you can see his flaws. They're perfectly clear right there. That dog should not be in that water, especially with a long line. You saw the slack go in it. That slack is enough for that dog to be drowned, to be choked out. Any questions, comments, or concerns? Drop them below. Until next time, guys.